I used to walk around my college campus, seeing people from my old high school, and I would just walk right past them. I'd pretend they didn't exist and act as if I was just another student at college. But the truth is, I did know them. I did want to say hi. I was just embarrassed. I just hated the fact that I was there. I hated the fact that I was at community college. All my friends were at their different four-year universities. They were talking about their plans for the future, communicating about their classes and stuff like that. And I was still going from home to a community college that I took classes at while I was in high school. And so it felt shameful for me to be there because I honestly really didn't want to. And it wasn't my choice, but it was just how all the cards fell. All right, before I go any deeper, let me give y'all some context on this situation. So let me take y'all back to my senior year of high school when I was still applying for different universities, trying to figure out where I was trying to go. I was showing my parents all the different schools that I thought of going to, like the different costs of all of them. And one day they kind of just sat me down and had a talk with me and kind of just informed me that community college was honestly the best option for me financially. And at the time, I agreed with them. I just didn't fight back. But deep inside of me, I honestly knew I didn't want to be there. I knew I was gonna dread it, and I wasn't feeling it. What bothered me the most was that as a pre-med student, I knew that I would be competing against other pre-meds at big universities for med school spots. And I knew that going to community college kind of automatically put me at a disadvantage compared to the rest of them. I was like, is this gonna affect me in a negative way? My mind was honestly just racing through and through. And I'll be honest with you guys, the hardest part wasn't the classes, it wasn't the assignments. It was honestly just seeing people in the hallways from my old high school, just thinking and assuming what they would think about me. Would they see me as like a bum or someone that's less than because I was going to community college? Would they see me as someone that's not responsible or doesn't really care about his future? A lot of these different thoughts were just racing through my mind, and I honestly just didn't know what to think. But here's the thing I haven't told you about yet. I started to notice a change in myself. I didn't notice a change at first, but it was after a few months I started to notice some things were different about me. First thing, my study habits were a lot better. Due to me being at community college, that meant a lot less distractions. There wasn't anything to push me away from studying or to prepare for an exam. I kind of just went to class and went straight home. And because of that, I noticed that it was almost like second nature for me to sit down and study. I didn't have to contemplate, should I study for this exam or should I go hang out with my friends? I was able to find a good mix of the both and kind of a good work-life balance. And this happened because of two things. One, the different types of people that you see at community college. The age ranges there can range from 16 to like 40. You're all different people, different situations in life, yet you're all sitting down preparing for the same exact exam. It kind of pushes you a bit harder when you see someone younger than you and someone older than you. No matter y'all's different circumstances or how you all came about to this class, you all have the same goal in mind, which is to get a good grade in the class. And in a way that kind of humbled me. It helped me see that not everything is about social status. I'm 19 and I'm worried about what other people think of me. While there's this 40-year-old woman in my class, she has kids, she has a husband, but she doesn't care what these other kids think about her or what they're saying about her. She came to get her education and she's doing exactly that. So if she isn't worried about it, why should I? The second thing is, it pushed me towards boredom. Due to not really having anything else outside of class and work to do, I had a lot of free time whenever I was at home, and that caused me to either study or to try and find a hobby. And one of them was starting YouTube. But it kind of just helped me see that there is more to life that I can do other than just sit down and doom scroll all day or just look for somewhere to go, that I can do things apart from others. I don't have to follow the crowd. I can do my own thing and still stand out in my own way. And then I started to think about the advantages. For one, I'm paying a lot less to take classes that people at universities are taking, which are the same credits, the same course number, but the difference is they're taking it at UT Austin while I'm taking it at Dallas College. When you really think about it, there's no difference between the class and the core curriculum. It's just what place you're taking it at. Also, my professors actually know me by name. They actually care about what I'm trying to do, and they actually care about my grades and just how I'm doing in life. The other day, my teacher, he knows I'm trying to get into med school. He was asking me, like, if anything about my research opportunities or volunteering has came up. He's been giving me advice. He's honestly just been helping me a lot more than I would expect from a professor. And due to me being at a community college with a small class, that's given me the opportunity to have that kind of relationship with him. I wouldn't have gotten this at a big university with like 120 kids in a lecture room. But because of the small size, because of the connection I'm able to have with my professor, I now have more opportunities, more connections that I wouldn't have gotten anywhere else, honestly. Like, I can walk into any of their offices and just sit down and have a genuine conversation with them, talk to them about med school, talk to them about a letter of recommendation, and I know it'll be a strong one when I ask them for one. And this is all because of me going to community college. It's like a hidden good thing I wouldn't have seen from the outside if I didn't go to community college. That's just to let you know that not everything is bad. It just depends on the way you view it and how you perceive things. And there can always be something good hidden in what you don't like. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that everything worked out because I'm still in community college. I haven't finished my journey here yet. And though I am transferring in the fall, I like to say that even though I disliked this part of my life at first, I came to understand it, I came to accept it, and I came to enjoy it. Because yes, I may still be at home. Yes, I may not be having like the kind of life I'd be expecting, but honestly, I'm okay with it because it gave me the chance to prepare myself to be more successful and honestly just to become more responsible and become a better person. And all these different opportunities, all these different things that just came about from me going to community college. I'm honestly just grateful for them, and this wouldn't have happened if I never went there. So for those of you out there who are thinking about going to community college, or maybe due to your financial situation, you may end up having to go there, don't look at it as something that makes you seem less than to others just because it's not a big four-year university. There's always good things you can take out of it, and it doesn't matter the school that you go to. What matters is how you take it and what you produce out of it. So if you're a pre-med like me, just know you're not behind by any means. You're not less than those at four-year universities. You're not less than compared to those that went straight to working. You're just taking a different approach and a different plan. Don't think all is over just because of where you're at. Keep pushing and just enjoy the journey. So with that being said, no, I'm not embarrassed of community college anymore.